Hi, let's talk about engorgement. Engorged breasts are breasts that are usually full of milk, and most of the time is that your baby is not able to take out most of that milk out of your breast, and they become full, hard, and painful. So this video is about engorgement. What can I do to relieve my engorged breasts? This is Shiro Shera with Nurturing Moms. So usually, in the beginning, the first milk a mom will produce is called colostrum. So that yellow gold, sometimes it's thick, and it only comes out probably 5 ml to 7 ml. So if you had a teaspoon and were expressing milk into the teaspoon from your breast, that's all that you produce. But by day 3, most of the milk comes in, the mature milk that changes color now is about creamish white. And sometimes it can come out too fast, and it can come too much of it, that your baby is not being able to empty your breasts. Those breasts become engorged. And it can be very uncomfortable for mom and at the same time painful. And for the baby, they have difficulties latching on. So you can imagine your baby trying to latch on a hard apple. They are not able to open their mouths and actually get the milk out because of how hard it is. Latching becomes a problem. So your breasts need to be soft enough so that your baby can latch on. Also, when they're engorged, the nipple becomes flat. So latching also becomes a problem. So allow me to share some tips with you that will make your breastfeeding journey a lot easier. So this is probably day 3 or day 4 post-birth. So your baby is probably 4 days old and your milk has come in quite a lot. It comes in quite fast and sometimes too much. And your body is not yet coping and you become as rock hard as an apple. Now the thing is, I would encourage you to first express a little bit, yeah? So we're going to compare this apple and a nice soft breast, okay? So we want your breast to be this soft, not this hard. So what you can do, if your breasts are this hard, express a little of milk so that it becomes softer and your baby can easily latch on your breast. Another thing you can do, ensure the baby is latched on well. If they're not latched on well, it means they're not drawing out milk. So they're sucking, but there's no milk coming out, emptying your breasts. So once the latch is right, let them feed. If they feed and you're still feeling too full, get a pump and express the rest of the milk. Only 20 minutes should be enough to do that, okay? So I mentioned that you need to express. You need to express milk out of your breasts so that they can become softer and your baby can latch. Now, how do you express, or what do you use to express milk out of your breasts? One of the things you use are an electrical or a manual pump, breast pump. So they have different brands, many different brands are available for you. You either choose you want a manual one, which you use your hand, or you have an electrical, you just press a button and it starts to suck out the milk out of your breast. Another way you can take out milk from your breast is use your hand. Hand expression, especially if you get it right, you might find it much easier, much faster, and you get a lot more milk when you stimulate your breasts by hand. So how do you express milk by hand from your breast? What you do, you squeeze this areola into your chest and then you squeeze out. So you squeeze it into your chest and then squeeze out again. And of course you'll have like a big white bowl because the milk squirts quite a bit, so you won't be able to get into a small neck of a bottle. So get a big bowl, squeeze into your chest and out again, into your chest and out again. But before you do that, you might need to massage your breasts, massage them so they get stimulated. Once you start feeling, oh, my breasts, I'm feeling a letdown, you start feeling that tightening that your milk is starting to come out, into your chest and out again, into your chest and out again. The third thing you can do to relieve the engorged breasts is put a warm compress on your breasts. Put a warm compress, and if you're going into the shower, you can go into the shower and the warm water will rain on your breasts, and some of it, of course, because it's a lot, it will start to squirt out. It's okay, you'll get a lot of relief. So some warm compress helps to relieve the pain of engorgement and to try and soften the breasts a little bit. Another thing you can do, if your breasts are really engorged, you've done all this and they're still hard and painful and you're uncomfortable, do a cold compress. And there's something called cabbage. Cabbage is like magic. If you use cabbage leaves, and especially a cabbage that's been in the fridge, that cool cabbage leaf on your breast gives you that feeling of, this feels so good. Because it's cold, your breasts are hard and hot. It soothes your breast. Don't put it for more than an hour or two, because actually if you want to dry your milk, cabbage leaves are used, and yeah, these people believe it's a wives' tale, but it does work because I've used it and it does work. Put a cold compress. So if you don't have cabbage, of course, use a cold washcloth and just place it on your breast. But if you have a cabbage leaf in your fridge, even better. If it's out, usually cabbage, the leaves inside are cooler, so it will give you some relief. So those are some of the points or some of the things that can help you to relieve your engorged breasts. This is Shiro Shera with Nurturing Moms.